Welcome to my state report. Today, let's start with the awkward intros and just get to the state report. I'm doing it on New Hampshire. I know it's backwards, but just ignore it. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is my handwriting. It's very, very hard to tell. This is also my handwriting. Anyways, let's go on to the state report. I'll just read a lot of this to you because you can't really see. Come visit my state, New Hampshire. It became the 9th state on 8-21-1778. The 5 largest cities are Manchester, Nashua, Concord, Derry, and Dover. I don't know if you can see it. Its area rank is the 46th biggest state in the USA. It's very tiny. Its area is 9,350 square miles and 147 people per square mile. The professional sports teams are the Wildcats with football, the Junior Monarchs, the Cyclones, the Monarchs, and the Fisher Cats. Now let's go on to the second flap. The state nickname is the Granite State. The state flower is the purple lilac. The state tree is the paper birch. The state bird is the purple finch. And the state dance, it doesn't have a state dance. And the state is New Hampshire, obviously. It averages in 70 degrees Fahrenheit on summer and -4 degrees Fahrenheit in winter. The governor is Chris Sununu. The sales tax rate is 0%, the income tax rate is 0%, and the minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Alright, Now, introduction. Welcome to New Hampshire. We are a great place with landmarks like White Mountain Forest and people like Robert Frost. We grow delicious apples. Come along to see the wonders of New Hampshire. So, agriculture and industry. Here are some main foods in New Hampshire grows. Apples, mainly pollard and ginger gold. Corn, come on today and try some corn. Hey, what you doing there? Hi. The prime industry. New Hampshire's industry consists of mainly manufacturing, mainly Amoskeag manufacturing, shoemaking, mainly the walking store, and finally paper making. What I'm writing on. It was what I was writing on when I was making this. This is the geography. Here's the geography of New Hampshire. There are a lot of white mountains in New Hampshire, like the Appalachian Mountains. They don't stop in New Hampshire. Yeah, I remember when we had to study that. And White Mountain Forest. More on that later, and many more. Things to see and do. Here are some landmarks in New Hampshire. White Mountain National Forest. I said we'd get to this. A beautiful forest with a river and more. Franklin Pierce Homestead, where Franklin Pierce lived. Franklin Pierce was a United States president. Robert Frost Farm, where Robert Frost lived. He was a poet. I don't think you can see, sorry. These are the famous people from New Hampshire. Alan Shepard, he was famous for being an astronaut. He was the first American to land on the moon, I think. Yeah. Daniel Chester French, famous for being a sculptor. He likes making pots. Carlton Fisk, famous for being a basketball Hall of Famer. Robert Frost, famous for his poems and quotes, like I said earlier. John Irving, famous for his novels. Dan Brown, famous for his novels. Alan Shepard, known for being... Oh, wait. I just noticed I wrote Alan Shepard twice, sorry. And Adam Sandler, known for being an actor. 1776, war ends and the colonies are born. 1808, Concord becomes the capital. 1833, the first U.S. public library. 1853, first president to live in New Hampshire, Franklin Pierce. 1905, ends the Russo-Japanese War. 1916, New Hampshire held the first primary. 1961, New Hampshire native Alan Shepard landed on the moon. We've talked enough about him. In 2003, the Rocky icon collapsed. Colleges and universities. University of New Hampshire in Durham, New Hampshire. The in-state tuition is $18,499, and out-of-state tuition is $33,897. Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. For the in-state tuition is $14,212, and the out-of-state tuition is $23,176. Dartmouth College in Hanover, New Hampshire. The in-state tuition is $55,453, and the out-of-state tuition is the same. Southern New Hampshire University in Manchester, and the in-state tuition is $31,136. The out-of-state tuition is the same. Plymouth State University in Plymouth, New Hampshire, $14,099 for the in-state tuition, and the out-of-state tuition is $22,769. St. Anselm College in Manchester, New Hampshire. It's $41,200 for the in and out-of-state tuition. Oh, that took a while. Here's the bibliography. I used no books in this, so I just put irrelevant and then nothing as my books. And the web pages I used were Cool Kid Facts with www.coolkidfacts.com. National Geographic, kids.nationalgeographic.com, World Atlas, worldwideweb.worldatlas.com, Google Maps, www.googlemaps.com, and Google, www.google.com. And that's my whole entire state report. It also fell apart halfway.